Hey guys, so today we're going to be comparing my keyboard and my buddy's keyboard. Um, I hope you enjoy the video and stay safe during this super cool pandemic. This is the Alloy Core RGB keyboard, and it's a very good keyboard for what its price. It is only $50, and you can get the mouse with it too, which we'll be doing the specs on it later in the video. So the keyboard itself is a membrane keyboard. It has an RGB 5 zones multicolor customization. It has 6 LED modes and 3 brightness levels. It also has USB 2.0. It has 1000 hertz. It's multi-key anti-ghosting, which you are able to activate on and off with this button right here, and it has media controls as well. That's the game mode, which prevents you from clicking the home key, and it is tested to get, like, if you have a drink sitting next to you while you're gaming and you accidentally spill a little bit on the keyboard, your keyboard should be fine if it's not a lot of liquid. It has soft touch plastic or matte. It is wired, so you don't have to worry about it dying or you charging it. The cord is 1.8 meters or 5 foot, and the width is 443 millimeters. The depth is 175 millimeters. The height is 36 millimeters, and the weight is around 1100 grams.
Oh, damn. I got privileges now. Okay, guys, so this is the Havoc keyboard with the name too long to pronounce. It comes with a keyboard, too. This setup came with the mouse, unlike somebody's. Flex, all I gotta say. So my keyboard is a mechanical keyboard with Kill Blue keys on it. It's got seven RGB zones, and it's got programmable keys, so like it's got animations and stuff, so like my favorite being this one that makes it kind of like ripple outwards. So it's got 20 different light modes, and that doesn't mean like colors, that's just the individual modes that it has. Like it's got breathing and the ripple effect, or whatever you want to call it. So it's got media controls, but the media controls are not independent. They're built into the F keys, and those are used by, I don't know. I've never used them before because I don't actually use this on a Windows computer. So it's got a metal body. Oh, that's plastic. It's got a metal body here. I actually never noticed that until just now. It's got feet on the bottom, and unlike somebody's keyboard, it does not have spill resistance because this is a mechanical keyboard and not membrane, which means you get the amazing... Okay, so the width is 447 millimeters, the depth is 203 millimeters, and the height is 50.8 millimeters. I don't know why I didn't put the points for the rest of them, but I don't think it's relevant. No one's going to measure this out with millimeters because this is only viewed by people in America. So, alright, now let's move on to the mice.
Whoa, man, whoa, shit. So, this is the mouse for the Alloy Core RGB, or at least I think, shut up. At least I think so, right? Because it's a good price. It's around $30. It fits the hand. It's easy to move. Customizable. It has RGB right here. It's the only RGB on the mouse. And even though it's the only RGB, it's still a good mouse. Now, what I like about it is, since I have large hands, it fits my palm, and I'm able to, easily click it without, having my hand like this, like I'm trying to pick up stuff. But the one thing I do not like about it is my pinky. When I'm playing COD or any other keyboard game, my pinky rests on the mouse pad, and sometimes my pinky gets irritated. So if you have large hands like me, you might want to get this mouse or some like a softer mouse pad if the pinky will bother you. Now the specs for the mouse is the DPI is able to get up to 6200. The buttons are customizable. There's 6 customizable buttons. There's 2 on the side, there's 2 behind the scroll wheel, and there's obviously the left and right. And that's about it on the mouse. So, yes.
Man, got my privileges back. Okay, so we've got the two mice side by side. So I can show you the size, the RGB, and talk about some of the troubleshooting that I've had with these mice. So with John's mouse, which is the HyperX mouse, which probably costs as much as my keyboard and mouse do combined, it's actually a perfect size for my hand. I don't have big hands, and this feels like really good in my hand. I mean, it almost feels like you're trying to like contort your hand to the mouse on the side, because when my hands are actually small enough that I can get all fingers on the mice, but when I do, it's like my index finger and my
ring finger.
My pinky and my ring finger are having a fight for the dominant position, which is kind of annoying. I'm glad I don't use this mouse. The mouse is decent weight, and it would probably glide better on the mouse pad if somebody wouldn't remove the bottom of it. It's only got this one little bit of RGB, and because he already went over that. We should probably go over mine, since that's what this bit's about. So my mouse it's pretty much got the same key setup. It's a different shape. It's bigger. The plastic is different, which something that I noticed with this mouse is because it's bigger, you almost have to like climb the mouse, and it's hard to get your hand to stick to the mouse because your hand wants to slide down on the mouse, as opposed to this one where it feels like your hand's being suction cupped onto the mouse. So that's pretty much my only problem with this mouse. Other than that, my fingers are all comfortably sitting on this mouse. It's got pretty much the same button setup. We've got the lights, the DPI, the scroll wheel, and we've got these 2 buttons on the side, which is a must-have if you're a pro gamer. We're all pro gamers here. If you have a keyboard at all, you're a pro gamer. 2016 flashback. So unlike his mouse, my mouse actually has RGB. What a loser! Sorry, John. So the RGB has a few different modes. I usually only use this mode though, because it's kind of the passive intermediate. I can't think of anything else to go over on this mouse other than that it's got a braided cable and it's comfy. Also, one of the things that he forgot to mention on his mouse was that the DPI is these 2 buttons, as opposed to on my mouse, which the DPI is only 1 button. And this is the dedicated up and down, since this mouse doesn't have proper RGB. What a loser! It doesn't have an RGB button on it, so my mouse just has this 1 button. Oh, also the DPI is color-coded, which is super handy when you're changing your DPI in game, and it's super nice to have. Unlike somebody's DPI, his DPI is actually color coded as well. The maximum is yellow and the least is red, unless it's the other way around. But that
the highest is yellow and the lowest is red.
Yeah. Okay, so something amazing just happened. This cotton picker behind the camera decided to do something revolutionary. It's beyond my imagination that he was able to do this, but you'll never imagine it. He took the plastic off, guys. He took the plastic off. It's the world ending. What's come to this world if John removes the plastic off of something like this? I just now realized there's probably a bunch of background noise because of the air conditioner. I was so excited about this that I didn't even turn off the air conditioner. And it works now. Look. For comparison, his mouse almost slid off the freaking table. My mouse barely made it. Same amount of force. This has so much of this plastic here that it glides so well. And I bet he's like, wow! Maybe my sensitivity doesn't have to be up to 62,000.
6,200.
I don't give a care. Stop.